which I'm sure some of us will be. Just keep in mind later tonight, snow will be developing and make for some slick roadways. All right, we're talking temperatures right now. It is cold. We're like 20 to 25 degrees below our normal high. 38 degrees. We're at 19 in Cleveland, feeling more like 7 when you factor in wind. That's a little bit better from yesterday, right? 14 in Worcester, however, it's feeling like 1 for you, and 15 in Youngstown, feeling more like 4. Now, through the remainder of the evening, it's definitely going to stay cold, cloudy, and snow will be developing through the late evening hours. Temperature-wise, staying in the teens to 20 degrees, but that's going to change too. Buckle up. We're going to be on this temperature ride over the next 48 hours. Already starting to see some snow out towards our western areas. Some of this not reaching the ground though, from Oak Harbor to Fremont into Green Streams and Tiffin. And this is going to continue to work its way to the east through the night tonight. So I want to take hour by hour here. Starting the clock here at 9 o'clock, you're seeing the snow really starting to fill in our western edge. By midnight, headed over into the northeastern section. Now after midnight, here's where things start to get tricky. Temperatures start to rise a little bit, and that's going to switch the snow that we're going to get, northern spots, over into this rain snow mixed sleet. That's the shades of pink that you see here, the deeper shade of pink, the possibility of some freezing rain as it changes over to rain, and that's mainly for our southern tier here. Look, 5 o'clock in the morning, big difference here. Southern tier rain, northern tier still hanging out in the snow, and that's where we're going to see more of the snow amounts. Everybody will switch over to rain mainly after 10 o'clock in the morning. And then we'll continue with rain showers throughout the day as temperatures continue to climb into the 40s. Then they're going to tumble again, and we're going to talk about another shot of snow headed our way. So let's get through this round of snow first. Northern tier, general 1 to 3 inches, where we can see a little bit more, 2 to possibly upwards of 5 inch Geauga, portions of Ashtabula, northern Trumbull County. The southern tier, 1 to 2 to a trace 2. Again, those changing over to rain will likely see nothing. And the ice forecast, not worried about it, greater Cleveland area. But as you head south here, New Philadelphia, down towards Millers, Coshocton County, you get really worried when it goes over 1/10 of an inch. Right now I'm not seeing it there, but it happens. So icy, untreated surfaces could turn icy, so just be aware of that tonight. Tonight, 27 degrees. We'll reach that after midnight. Temperatures will rise. Snow's changing over to a mix. Now tomorrow, sleet mix in the morning. 45 degrees in the afternoon, everybody getting the rain. It's going to be breezy. As we head over to the next 8 days here, another shot of some colder air. Temperatures will be falling through the day on Sunday. We'll likely see snow in the morning, then lake effect snow Sunday night, and then Monday, cold in the mid-20s, well below average. Finally, we're above average a little bit, and then our next round starts to move. And these temperatures, boy, are they going to be wild. We're at least 20 to 25 degrees below normal today, and we're going to be above normal tomorrow. So you mix in a little storm system and we're getting a wintry mix. To rain, you name it. I will track it hour by hour for you. Coming up, let you know just how much you're going to get in your backyard. It's 24 hours. That means snow to start, but it'll eventually end up as rain. I'll let you know when and how much you're going to get coming up. ODOT preparing for our next little round of snow, treating the roadways because it will move in as snow. I mean, take a look at these temperatures. As you see Tracy and I in a nice little sweater dress. It's one of those sweater kind of temperature day, right? 19 degrees in Cleveland right now, feeling more like 9 when you step outside. 17 in Lorain, feeling like 5, and 17 in New Philadelphia, you feel like 8. So it is cold. Temperatures 20 to 25 degrees below our normal high. Here's a look at StormFox right now. Now, the deeper shades of blue, I do suspect that the snow is coming down. That's in Ottawa and Sandusky County, from Oak Harbor down to Fremont, right along the turnpike there, 80, and along 75. Now, another spot has started to show up with maybe some light snow coming down here in Columbiana County, from Lisbon up to Salem. This will continue to fill on in as we head through the remainder of the evening hours. The bulk of the snow will really come in though after 10 o'clock. Or you can get some bursts of heavy snow at times. So if you do have plans to travel tonight, keep in mind that you'll be dodging some snow. Now after midnight, where things start to get a little tricky here. Start the clock at 2 o'clock in the morning. You see the shades of pink. That's that rain snow mix, that wintry mix. Could have some conditions at this point, whereas the northern tier is still dealing with snow. Changes over to all rain from Worcester to Mansfield down to New Philadelphia at 5 o'clock in the morning, whereas Cleveland, Ashtabula, Lorain, you're still snow. Everybody changing over to snow with the exception, of course, the primary snow belts. They're the last to hold out. We'll likely change over to all rain by 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'll continue with on and off showers throughout your Saturday. So I know, like, Jen, just be quiet. Let's see how much snow we're going to get. That's what you want to know. And here it comes. Here's your snowfall forecast. We can handle it. Don't worry. And it's going to be gone before you know it because it's going to be raining on Saturday. We're looking at a general 1 to 3 inches the northern tier. Those that hang on to snow a little longer, I'd say anywhere between 3 to 5 inches. Then the southern tier here, a trace to 2 inches. Now the ice, I don't think the greater Cleveland area, even down towards Akron, not expecting icy conditions for you. It's that southern half here. And you have to worry about it when you get above that 1/10 of an inch. We're just kind of teetering that mark there in the southern areas, so watch out for some slick spots on some untreated surfaces, and that's why a freezing rain advisory is in effect for you. The rest of us, winter weather advisory. We can handle it though, right? 27 degrees tonight. Temperature's the key. That 27, it's coming just after midnight tonight. As you can see, we're rising through the night, and then we're above that freezing point by 7 o'clock in the morning for some of us. So at this point, things will be switching over to rain. Tomorrow though, we're continued to trend up. 45 degrees, well above average. Rain, mild in the afternoon, but it's also going to be pretty breezy. Not a pretty Saturday. Going to be adding to the totals on the ground, and then the totals will likely go down because of the rain and the milders. But tonight hours, we're looking at a trace to 2 inches in our southern tier, maybe south of Route 30, north of Route 34 inches with some higher southern tier there, so central Ohio. Tomorrow, mix the rain. We're changing over to all rain by the afternoon for sure. Temperatures will be in the 40s, and then temperatures tumble again. We're on this wild temperature. We're back to snow on Sunday, and then we'll be talking about some lake effect snow Sunday night. So right now on Storm Fox, yes, snow is showing up. Not a lot of it reaching the ground, though, where I could see it reaching the ground here out towards Ottawa County, maybe even into Sandusky. If you're in Sandusky and you're seeing some snow, tweet at me, please. Here's a look right now, Friday, 10 o'clock. That's when I expect the bulk of the snow to arrive. It'll continue to fill on in through the remainder of the night. But here's where things start to get tricky. You want to start the clock at 2 o'clock in the morning. You see the shades of pink here down towards Richland, Ashland, Coshocton, Holmes County. You'll likely see that rain snow mix, be some sleet at the moment, and then the rest of us still getting snow and heavy at times. So if you are headed out and about tonight, you will run into some snow, and then if you're traveling down 71 towards Columbus, you'll eventually get into some rain. And we're in plain rain here from Worcester to New Philadelphia at 5 in the morning, where again the northern tier still seeing the snow, and that'll change over to all rain throughout the day, on and off on Saturday. And look at this, already changing back over to that mix at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. 19 degrees right now in Cleveland, feeling more like 9. 15 in Worcester, feeling like 3. It is definitely a cold evening. Temperatures, though, are what we're going to be watching over the next 12 hours because look at this. Instead of going down tonight, they're going up, and they'll likely reach that freezing point in the southern areas first before our northern tier. So how much snow are we going to get? General 1 to 3 inches north to a trace to 2 south, and then where the snow hangs on a bit, I can see 3 to 5 inches out in the primary snow belt. So for tonight, 27 degrees. We'll reach that right after midnight, and then temperatures will climb. Snow changing over to the mix, and it's going to be a bit breezy tomorrow as we transition over to all rain. Just a messy Saturday ahead. Temperature 45 degrees. Here's a look at your 8 that's going to occur overnight, and it's starting off as snow because you step outside, it's pretty cold out there. Temperatures looking good. So here's Storm Fox right now, and this is the area that I was just talking about, and you can see very, very fine light snow in that area. Ottawa County, we're likely getting some light snow at the moment just north of the turnpike there, and then we're already starting to see some light snow show up out into Columbiana County and Carroll. It's very, very fine though. We're going to add to the snow on the ground. How about this? South Madison has 18 inches of snow on the ground. Euclid 8, Wadsworth almost 3, and we're going to tack on some. Winter weather advisory in fact 7 o'clock goes till noon on Saturday. Freezing rain advisory starts at 10 for those in the pink. That includes Tuscarawas and Coshocton County, and it goes through 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So I want to take you hour by hour here. The snow will spread through the area through the remainder of the evening. 10 o'clock is when I'm expecting a good little swath here as that system really starts to pull on in. 2 o'clock in the morning, here's something that you don't want to see. The pink, that's that rain snow mix, sleet, even some freezing rain in that extreme deep magenta color there. That's why there's that freezing rain advisory. It pulls in rain as temperatures rise above freezing. So we're going to be watching temperatures closely through the night tonight. And the green, Worcester, Mansfield, New Philadelphia, you're starting off your Saturday with rain, where the northern tier still hanging out in the snow, and where we can see the most accumulations, you got to go out towards the northeast corner. That's where it hangs on a little bit longer than the rest of us. But everybody's seeing the rain on and off throughout the day on Saturday. Temperature temperatures mild. We're back to above average. So we're saying goodbye to the Arctic air and hello to milder temperatures. We're back into the mid 40s, but right now you can see the temperatures climbing through the night tonight. That's a projection of Cleveland, so we're still below freezing through much of the night, and that's why we're hanging on to snow. Let's talk snow, all right? We're going to do about 1 inch to 3 inches north of Route 30 south of there, a dusting to around 1 inch, and then those that hang on to the snow about 3 to 5 inches possible. As far as rain goes or ice is concerned, not concerned about it, Cleveland area, but as you head down to the south there where you have that freezing rain advisory, that's where ice you can contend with some ice. Very slick. 19 degrees in Cleveland, 17 Akron, Kent. We have wind totals finally above 0. 27 tonight. Snow mixing in as our temperatures rise. Sleet in that mix in the morning. 45. It's definitely going to be a messy one on Saturday. You are starting this at 10 o'clock and that continues through 8 in the morning. So there are your winter alerts, and here's what you can expect tonight. To that wintry mix, a trace to southern tier. The reason why you're going to get above that freezing point and change over to rain before the northern tier. We're expecting 2 to 4 inches and some icy spots possible in our extreme southern communities on those untreated surfaces. Mixed to rain on Saturday. So some slick spots in the morning. Watch out. Be sure to join AJ Colby. He'll have the very latest for you tomorrow morning. And then it's changing all the way over to rain. By the afternoon, we're in the 40s. Then we'll do it all over again. We're going to tumble temperature-wise and change us back to snow. So here you go. 10 o'clock. The blue that you see here, that's the snow. The deeper shades come in heavier at times. The pink, that's that rain snow mix, some sleet, and then as you had extreme southern areas, that magenta color turning over to that green, that's some freezing rain, and that's why those areas are under that freezing rain advisory. Quickly changing over to rain for Worcester, Mainfield, New Philadelphia, 5 o'clock in the morning, whereas the northern tier still hanging on to the snow, and we're going to hang on to the snow in Lake Ashtabula, Geauga County a little bit longer than the rest of us before everybody switching over to the rain by noon, and then again, colder air starts crashing back in. Here's a look at Storm Fox right now. Ottawa County seeing a few light flakes flying at the moment. Same with Columbiana County. That's it. Like I said, things will start to fill on in through the remainder of your evening. Here's a look at the snow forecast again. The northern tier, you're going to get the most. A general 1 to 3 inches, where we'll see 3 to 5. Those that hang on in the snow a little bit longer. Those that take a while to get above that freezing point. Whereas the southern tier, we're changing over to rain pretty quick. We're looking at a dusting to at most probably 1 inch. Now the ice. I did have a viewer tweet at me saying, am I expecting any kind of power outages with this ice forecast? It's that thin glaze, so really not expecting widespread power outages for central Ohio, but we're watching that. It's really when it gets above that 1/10 of an inch mark where we really start to worry a little bit about that glaze that can cause a lot of problems in the area. So 19 right now in Cleveland, feeling more like 7, 17 in Lorain, feeling like 5 when you factor in the wind. Tonight, temperature starting off at 27, but I do expect those temperatures to rise above freezing as we get through the nighttime hours, starting first in our southern communities and then finally by tomorrow morning for the northern tier. So tomorrow, 45 degrees, sleet. For sure, starting off as snow, and as of right now, we are under a winter weather advisory that remains in effect until noon on Saturday. Now, everybody is over to rain. I'll track it hour by hour for you coming up in just a little bit. Euclid 8, Monroe Falls 4 inches for you, and I'm tracking our next system that will bring snow to our area. Could have a few light snow showers and flurries right now from Bowling Green to Findlay right along the I-75 corridor. Now I'm going to jump east and head to the I-79 corridor in Pennsylvania from Grove City to Slippery Rock up towards Stoneboro. Could even have a few light flurries in Cortland and Warren at the moment. Things are going to really start to move into our area, really fill in this map here 10 o'clock tonight, and you'll notice some bursts of blue there, the deeper shades of blue, some heavier bursts of snow. So keep that in mind. We could have some heavy bursts at time as the system continues to move through. 3 o'clock in the morning. I know you're seeing a lot of colors on this map here. Blue, the snow, the pink that you see here, that's that wintry mix. We're talking rain, sleet, and then when you get down to that magenta color and the green there, that could be some freezing rain, and that's why areas in our southern tier are under freezing rain advisory. By 5 o'clock in the morning, most of the southern areas are already under rain, where the northern tier hanging on to that snow. Everybody, though, will be in snow after 10 o'clock in the morning, and that'll continue, or in the rain, excuse me, and that'll continue on and off throughout your day tomorrow as temperatures will warm back into the 40s. So we're saying goodbye to the Arctic air, but we're also going to bring some rain with that. Winter weather advisory in effect now through noon tomorrow. Freezing rain advisory starts at 10 o'clock tonight for the southern tier, those shaded in pink, which includes Tuscarawas and Coshocton County, and that goes through 8 in the morning. Here's a look at snow totals. Drum roll, please. We can handle it. Not a lot expected, especially if you're pointing south here. We're talking about a dusting to maybe at most 2. North of that, the northern tier, 1 to 3 inches general. And where we hang on to the snow, mainly north and east of I-77, we're looking at possibly 3 to 5 inches of snow before things wind down here. Now here's the ice. I know a lot of us are scared of the ice, and the southern tier here could possibly have a light little glaze on the ground. We're not talking about a power outage or this major ice storm, and it'll be out before you know it. But where you're seeing the shades of pink, keep in mind that you could have some slick spots on untreated surfaces. Not worried about it for the northern tier here from Cleveland, Ashtabula to Lorain. Right now it's 19 degrees in Cleveland, 18 in Lorain. Definitely a cold one. When you factor in the wind, it feels more like 7, but at least we're above 0, right? 27 will start off at that right after midnight, and then temperatures will climb to that freezing point, southern tier first, and that'll change that rain over to the wintry mix, slushy mix tomorrow morning, and then changing over to all rain, temperature 45 degrees. It will be a breezy afternoon, and from there we take another tumble. Saturday night into Sunday, I do expect temperatures to fall, and at that point we're going to be seeing some snow Sunday morning, lake effect snow out east Sunday night, and then finally get a break. We quiet down a bit. It will be cold on Monday, mid-20s, mid-30s Tuesday, sunshine. That's your pick day of the week. Wednesday 40, and then we'll do it all over again here. A wintry mix on Thursday, and looking ahead, now this could change definitely because it's 8 days away, but here's your Christmas Eve forecast. Temperatures flirting with 40, and we'll get that rain snow mix as Santa takes off.
Jen, thank you very much.
In some spots to start off your morning through the night tonight. Let's take a look at the southern tier that we're a little concerned about with freezing rain. First, I want to take you north here, out towards the Causeway and Route 2 near Thomas and Edison Bridge. And you can see everything fine, but this very ways you can see the tracks here. It is here. Snow moving across northeast Ohio. Winter weather. Central Ohio really is where we're going to get that freezing rain in our communities. Tuscarawas, Coshocton area, you are under this freezing rain advisory now through 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So let's go to Storm Fox and take you to some areas. I showed you the Causeway there, and they are getting that snow right now. Norwalk seeing some light snow, same with Bellevue. And then as we head south here, Ashland, you're starting to get into the snow just now to the south and west, and Worcester, a few light snow showers for you as well. So this is going to continue to fill on in through the remainder of your night tonight. Now it's the pink that we're watching here. This is that mix, that rain snow mix, a magenta color that could possibly be mixing with some freezing rain. Note the time here, 2 o'clock in the morning. Now this is going to be a period of around 3 hours for our southern communities where we're going to see that switch over from snow to that rain, possibly freezing rain. After 5 o'clock, I just expect it to be plain rain for you from Worcester to Mansfield, New Philadelphia. Now I'm not worried about freezing rain northern tier here. I think it's going to be a quick change over to rain, so not expecting freezing rain Cleveland, Ashtabula, Youngstown, Lorain, but we definitely will have some slushy conditions to start off your morning, and then it all transition over to rain as temperatures really start to climb here through the day. We're back into the low and mid 40s, and scattered showers continue through the day. So temperature's the key. Depends on where you are and when you reach that freezing point first, where you get that switch over. This is the Cleveland hour by hour forecast, and as you can see, much of your night tonight will be in snow. We're well beneath that freezing point at 8 o'clock in the morning. We finally reach 32 degrees. So here's your snowfall forecast. The southern tier, little to no accumulation expected, 1 to 3 in this swath of light blue here. So from Sandusky through Youngstown, and then the extreme northeastern areas around 3 to 5 inches. Ice forecast, nothing northern tier here, south where we are under that freezing rain advisory, upwards of 1/10 of an inch. So right around that. There could be some slick spots on those untreated surfaces, so please be aware of that. 21 degrees in Cleveland, feeling more like 8. We are temperatures rising rather than falling. That's why we're changing the snow over to a mix. And then we're back into the mid 40s tomorrow. A slushy mess in the morning, then some rain as we head into the afternoon, on and off throughout the day.